We're here with head women's ice hockey coach Paul Colontino. Coach, you guys had 2 exhibition games this weekend, winning 6-0 and 7-1. What were your overall thoughts on the weekend?
Overall thoughts were pretty good. It definitely gave us some areas with the 2 different games. I think they were very different games, but it gave us some areas we need to work on. Whether it was the PP, our PK, a little bit of line work, some of our neutral zone transitions. We learned a lot from them, which is always what you want to do with these exhibition games, and we were able to get a lot of people experience in different areas of the game. So overall, we were pretty happy. Plus, we got now with all the games through in terms of our exhibition games, we were able to get each of our goalies in the net, and I think that was a real good experience for us and them.
That leads into my next question. When you have such a big lead and so many goals, does the focus of your team change from winning to working on specific parts of your game instead?
Well, it's a combination of things. If you are able to develop a lead because you are scoring, that's obviously a great thing. But what you want to make sure you do is maintain good habits. A lot of times as leads grow, even on both ends of things, when you're losing by a lot or when you're winning by a lot, sometimes you can get bad habits sneaking into there, things that you don't want to continue. So it becomes a game of consistency where you want to do things well, you want to do things right, you want to make crisp, hard, smooth passes, all those things. With the lead, in our case, we were able to get different people penalty killing experience, different people on the power play, and as much as you do it in practice, it's always nice to be in a game situation doing those same things, because I think you just get a better feel, and the players get a better experience of being kind of in the moment with that. So that was definitely nice for us.
Now that your exhibition games are all wrapped up, has the demeanor or the team changed at all this week, knowing that you have your first regular season games coming up and they're going to be much more challenging?
I think so, for sure. We do our best to take each game one at a time, and I think you know that. Where the next game, you know, it's always an important one. It's huge because that's who we're playing next. But putting the preseason behind us, it was actually a longer than normal preseason. So it was a grind in some ways because we played, had a week off, then had another, say, 2-game series, and then now we're into our NCAA games. But it was a long preseason where they worked real hard, both on and off the ice. And I think, yes, the demeanor's changed, and it's like, all right, this is the next step. Let's get going. And you have a different set of motivational feelings, I guess. Where you're like, okay, there's a lot of different things to want to get going. So that's real exciting, and I think the players are excited. We've had a couple good days of practice, so we're really looking forward on moving into Friday.
As we said, you guys have your 2 first regular season games coming up. You play Yale on Friday and Princeton on Saturday afternoon. What can we expect to see from these 2 teams?
Great things, I think. We had great games with both teams last year. They were very close. On one game, we were able to win 1-0, and then on the second game, we lost down in Princeton, which was obviously a tough game for us. And I think down the stretch, we're like, man, we really want to get that back. So it'll be a good thing with both those teams coming in. What's interesting, it's both teams' first NCAA games. So Princeton plays RIT the night before, but we play Yale in the first NCAA game. They have a couple exhibition games behind them as well, just as we do. So it should be a real great test of 2 teams really getting started off the same foot in the ground. So it should be good.
Well, Coach, I hope you get that win against Princeton, because I know I wish I could get that win against Princeton back.
Yeah, it's so funny. We always talk about it during the year. You never know when the big games are. You just know it's the next game. And you never know in the NCAA world how those games will affect you down the stretch. So you've got to play each one with huge importance and really try to compete and do your best to win each and every game, because they all matter.
Sure. Well, good luck this weekend, Coach.
Thank you, Paige.